G'day guys, I'm excited to share with you our best month yet. It was August, back to school was so good for us. So let's get into it. As always, I'm going to be sharing some customer issues that we had and tips to help with that, how we got the sales, and of course how much revenue and how much profit we made. So if you're new here, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you like these kind of videos. I think it's really nice to see how new shops are making money so you can do it too. August was amazing. We made just over $12,000 in revenue. We had a conversion rate of 4.5%, which is really high, and we got 467 orders. When I say that's really high, we have been around that 2% mark. So 4.5 is just amazing, and we got 10,000 visits. Now, I just wanted to show you July, just a quick snapshot to go back. We nearly doubled our revenue for July in August. Okay, so our top day was the 20th of August. We had 26 orders. Our top earning day was the 10th of August with $704. So what that really says there is there were multiple orders that day, and I think that's the day we got a large bulk order. And we didn't use any Etsy ads at all, zero. So our top five, our number 5 here is 25, and that was just one order. One person bought 25 books. They were amazing actually. They didn't even ask for a discount or anything. I got in contact with them and said, do you want any specific branding on that notebook? Are you just happy with how it is? And she was happy, and she didn't leave a review or anything like that. She was just really happy with it. And then the top 4 are the back to school niche. So in this video here, I shared with you how I used eRank to compare the top 4 SEO. And one of the things I mentioned in there that I really focus on the shops that are new. So the listings that are new within the last 30 days, and you can clearly see that when it's compared. A shop that's over a year old already has the conversions at that time of year, so it's already ranking in the algorithm. Whereas the new shops, the shop that I shared that was about 30 days, they obviously had great SEO, and you know, they might have used some ads, but they had great SEO and they had a design that people wanted to buy. So that video just kind of gives a glimpse about how I try and make it quicker, just comparing the top 4 SEOs and just working out what I want to take from theirs and using my listing in my title, in my tags, in the description box. So here's the items, the breakdown, once again occupations, but it was mainly back to school, and there's a variety of different types of back to school, and I was a little bit disappointed actually because I didn't get to design one that I was hoping to. So I mentioned in my last video that my mum tragically died at the end of July, so a lot of August was just maintaining the shop. I didn't really feel like designing. I just put the orders through manually. My husband, he just sent out the messages that said, hey, your items arrived, would love it if you'd leave a review. And that was kind of what we did for August. So I was really hoping to get some senior shirts done for those getting back, and sweatshirts, and I just didn't get them done in August, which was a real shame, because just like there's teachers going back, there's students going back, there's just a variety of different niches and sub niches for back to school, but that was one I was hoping to do and I just didn't. Wedding, once again, and parenting. So if we come over here and have a look what sold: 12 mugs, 353 ballot canvases, sweatshirts 44, notebooks 39, one lady did order 25, tank top, tote bags, pins. So I got into pins. I saw someone had done a really awesome one regarding vaccination, and I had a bit of a go at that, but the goose was already cooked. That trend had already kind of gone, but I've got a couple of pins in store, and these are accessory pouches, and this is all from Printify. If you want a link to Printify, I've got an affiliate link down below. So there's our pie chart, and 75.6% were Bellas, and then the sweatshirts were next with 9.4. Okay, Etsy sales. So I mentioned in my last video that we were running sales, and in August we had every item in the shop on sale. We just noticed that the items that were on sale, it didn't matter if we added $4 for shipping with Monster Digital, they just sold better. it was a lower starting point, and people seemed to, once they got in there and liked the design, they were happy to pay for shipping. So the revenue from the discounts was $12,000, average order was $29, so that is multiple buys. With teachers, they buy for their whole year level. In America, it's grade level. So they buy, there might be 4 or 5 of them or 10 of them, you know, and they just buy the same design for the lot of them. So this is fantastic, and you can afford to offer it cheaper because with shipping, the first item's $4 with Monster Digital, but the second one is $2. So the more they add, it's still only an extra $2 for another item when they're adding t-shirts. So after you get to a certain point, which I did with one of them, it was actually cheaper because she ordered so many to express ship it. So here's our income and expenses. So Printify cost, this is in Australian dollars. I know it's a little bit confusing, but our shop is in US dollars, but this is Australian dollars. So Australian dollars is $9,907. That's what Printify cost us. Etsy paid us. We get paid every Monday from Etsy, so it will be the week before, whereas the last week of August will be in September's numbers. Etsy payments, they paid us $17,000 Australian. So in profit in our bank account, we ended up with $8,065, and US dollars wise, that works out to be about $5,895. So I was blown away with how good back to school was. But I did notice, I'm in a few Facebook groups and people share their whole year and you can actually see how much they've made, and I did notice a few shops did better in back to school than in Christmas time. So I was very keen to get into the back to school niche, and it worked out. So bulk orders, what we do is 20% off more than 10 items. One lady wanted a particular wording on there for 13 of the teachers, so we did that and she got 20% off and she was happy. Customer issues. So this is where it is very different from Redbubble and Merch by Amazon. The customer service time takes up a lot of time, and it can be something as simple as asking a question about sizing. I mean, we've got the size chart there, but asking, does that sound right? And as always, I just tell them to get their favorite t-shirt and measure and compare the sizing. But the customer issues do take a while. This one I had wrong grade. The lady actually contacted me. She needed it by a certain date, and I think it was 3 weeks away. So I just reinforced what the processing time for Monster Digital was, but we can't guarantee shipping. But anyway, she ordered the completely wrong grade. I can't remember which grade she got wrong, but it wasn't the grade she needed. So she bought 4 shirts that were for the wrong grade. And we had a big think about this because we weren't really sure where to go. But we had sold so many t-shirts that we can't just be refunding people or reprinting them. We're in Australia, so we can't offer returns. And each of our items say that it's specifically made for you. So in our shop policies, it says no returns, no cancellations, no exchanges. So with this lady, we ended up saying, no, we can't, but you are welcome to resell it, to donate them, and giving her 20% off. And she ended up buying 4 more of the grade level that she needed. And she was very understanding about that. I've noticed since we've added in, please feel free to donate the shirts. It really shows that we can't do anything with them, which we can't. I've noticed with people, they've responded a lot better to that, and some of them don't even respond. We haven't got a 1 star from these people who've got the wrong sizes. The other thing I say to myself is it's just clothing. One of my friends works in a clothing business, and that's what she says. She says it's just clothing. Often they have problems with sizing, and it's just clothing. So what we started doing more and more is add drafted replies. So we added a few more drafted replies this month. If they've got the wrong size, we've got that written out, so we don't have to think each time, which makes it a lot easier. You don't get emotionally involved thinking, crikey, that person spent $100 US on the wrong clothing for their size. So we've got the size charts there. We also updated each listing specifying once again that we don't offer cancellation, exchanges or returns. It was already on there, like Etsy has a box that you tick. So we did already have it on there, but now we have it in the description as well. We're just trying to make it as clear as possible. The other thing we get a lot of is gift messages. So we have that turned off completely, but people will still, in the message to seller, write a note, "Hi, happy birthday." And I wasn't sure what to do here. One of them, I just cancelled. I was just like, it's not going to happen. And they actually got really annoyed that I just cancelled it. And I was like, it says everywhere about gift messages. Whereas now I'm back to just, I send them a message and just let them know that as per our shop policies, we don't do gift messages. Would you like to proceed or not? I have seen another shop that said they'll send that message and then you've got 12 hours to reply. It'll go straight into production. So that's something you can work out for your shop and what you want to do. But even if you've got gift messages turned off, they still just send you no. The other thing with back to school, we got a lot of out of stocks, and particularly of Heather Ice Blue. So what I ended up doing for particular grades is when the order would come in and Monster Digital wouldn't have it, what I did is I copied the order and then adjusted the sizing for SwiftPod, and then right at the front I just write SwiftPod for whatever grade. And so when it came in, if I didn't have that, I would just manually put them through, which I do anyway, and I would adjust and take the Monster Digital one out and put the SwiftPod one in. And so that's how we got around it. We just swapped them in and out. We have the automatic rerouting turned off. I just don't like that. It just can go anywhere and it just really gets out of your control, and not every print company is the same quality. So I do it manually. So the other thing with teachers is, like you can see, we ran no ads. We started at $19.99 with a 15% discount code, so it went down to $16.99, and then we added $4 shipping. Once it had got some sale conversions, then I increased the price. I increased it up to $21.99, and then $23.99, and then $24.99. And people still bought it at $24.99 with the 15% discount because it was on the front page. People aren't going to go to multiple pages to try and find items. It was on the front page, they liked the design, so they bought it. And I'm planning to do the same with Christmas items and Christmas t-shirts. Start off low, get the conversions, then once you're on that front page, increase the price. I ended up turning off sales for 2 days. I just needed a break. Getting a lot of customer issues, getting a lot of size issues. It was just, I just needed a break. So we turned off the sales. We still got orders. I think we still got 6 orders for the day, and someone paid $29.99 for a Bella Campus shirt. So for me, that clearly says if it is on the front page and people like the design, then they will buy it. After the 2 days, we popped the sale back on again. Etsy's profit margin is awesome. You make a lot per t-shirt compared to Redbubble and Merch by Amazon. Mind you, Merch by Amazon, 0 sales once again, but I've started making some more in Redbubble, and I just wanted to show you there. So there's 3 stickers, a t-shirt and a tank top. Yet reached the $20 threshold, so I haven't got any money there yet. Goal for September is to add sweatshirts for the selling shirt designs. Subscribe if you're not. Thanks heaps for watching. Bye.